description.
Hans the Ramen Raider coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. Do I need to do that? That was a question that was asked this week. I like to do it. Anyways, this is Mayway and their pork congee. Is this an instant noodle? No. This is rice porridge. And as you can see here, if you can, it's a rice porridge. I believe everything goes in. Look at that. It's got pork in it, and that's not something you see every day. But this is from the United States. It's funny. This is another one that's distributed by a company called, I think it's Capital. Well, I don't know where they are. I don't know where they're making all these cups and stuff, but they make a lot of stuff that's like for Filipinos, but they're here in the U.S. Product of the U.S. It's definitely not a product of the Philippines, so nothing wrong with it if it was, but I'm interested. I want to know more about these guys because I think it's pretty cool. Anyways, today is the fourth day of, what do you call it? November. Why don't they have a Yes-vember? I don't know. But anyways, I'm making rice porridge. Where is that line? I see it on the outside, I just don't see it on the inside. I won't burn myself. I'll try not to burn myself. Up to the line. And stir well. Well, 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 well. Stirred. I think that was pretty well stirred. 5 minutes. And here we go. Oh boy, I'm excited about the next one I'm doing. This one I found at a place. I guess it's kind of far from here a little bit. It's a ways. It's called Evergreen. It used to be called Evergreen Oriental Grocery. I went there like ages ago when it was in Everett. I guess it's still technically in Everett. It's way up 99 when it turns into Evergreen Way. But yeah, this was there. I spent like $40 there getting varieties to review because I was out. And on, was that Sunday? I think that was Sunday. Yeah. We went there. We went to H Mart, which was a blowout of getting nothing except for a couple pictures of the kids standing next to cardboard stand-ups of characters from K-pop Demon Hunters, which, of course, just like every other kid, they're psychotic about. They love that crap. I'm good. I'm definitely good on that. What else? Oh, and we went to G-Mart, which I found some varieties at. Predominantly Korean stuff there. But I did pretty good. I got like a couple weeks worth of stuff for review. But I know you're watching this in April. I believe it's April 20th for you. So happy 420 for those who partake. I do not. That was back in my youth. Youth. But yeah, I'm thinking about it. I live in Washington State. I can partake if I so choose. However, here's the thing. I live in an apartment complex. It's very complex. And one of the rules is you can't smoke pot. And that's like, the whole thing that has to do with is the fact that they take Section 8 housing, which is federally funded. So part of that is that you can't smoke pot. But in this state, it's legal to smoke pot. So it's one of those weird things. I had a thought. So I'm really not a fan of Donald Trump. I really don't like him. But I was thinking, you know how that guy could get a lot of people to like him? Now hear me out. Legalization of marijuana federally, right? So what would that do? Well, all the potheads would rejoice all over the country, for one. For two, you could put a federal tax on it. For three, my wife was like, but his constituents wouldn't be in it. Oh, there's plenty of people, backwoods folks that would be like all over that, And just because you're conservative doesn't mean you don't like to smoke pot. So I'm sure there's plenty of conservatives out there that would be really, really good with that. That would keep a lot of people out of jail for possession offenses. It would create jobs because it would become an even bigger industry in the United States. And it would raise a lot of tax money. I mean, it's a huge win for that guy. So that's my advice. I don't really want to be a person advising my least favorite president of my life, but Dick Cheney died today, and I was thinking like, man, I remember how much I disliked Cheney and Bush, but boy, nowadays it's like the bar just fell beneath the dirt for presidents. It's like, wow, George W. Bush was so freaking presidential. Wow. But what do you do? I mean, hopefully you'll vote for change in the 26 deal. You're getting close to that. Wow. Closer than I am. It's November 4th. It's also my mom's birthday. So happy birthday to my mom. She would have been 90 today. She was born in 1935. And she died a few years ago, which really bums me out. So I miss my mama. She was a nice lady. And she got me interested at an early age in instant noodles. And no, she wasn't Asian. And neither am I. Which leads to another story. Because when I was a couple years ago, my wife got me a DNA test because there was a joke going around, you must be part Asian. But no. And that DNA test, turns out I have a brother who lives in Jerusalem. And once we all confirmed everything, it was like, it's official. I'm an uncle to like 9 kids and a great uncle to like 25 more. Crazy. Well, let's give this congee a try. That went all over the place. So yeah, there's like this ricey stuff. There's little bits of pork in there. So let's give it a try. It's not bad. Yeah. That's good. That's actually pretty darn good. Is it ramen? No. I said that at the outset. Don't get your panties in a bunch. But it's good. That's congee. Do you congee? I don't know. That just sounds like some kind of weird advertising campaign. Who was it did it? Maruchan. They've got their yakisoba range. And they just had like this young girl, and the advertisement said, "What's a yakisoba?" Oh my god. They also had one, you should look up Maruchan commercials on YouTube from the United States, because they're pretty funny. There's one like a kid hiding under a bed or something, like terrified, and then he gets the instant lunch or something, and he's like, "Oh wow, I thought you were gonna like make me take medicine or something." It's what it seemed like. It was really strange. Scallion. Wow, I thought these onions were better than they are. They're not bad, but I was hoping for a little more. I went and got a bunch of onions today. But, yeah, like that. Pork porridge. They used to say, we flew to, there were two things that are funny about flying to Taiwan. When you're on the flight, if you take, what is that company? I can't remember. But they say, enjoy your flight. And they also say, pork porridge? Pork porridge? They go up and down the aisle and they ask you for your snack. Do you want pork porridge? I had the pork porridge and the fish floss. It was wonderful. Well, thanks for watching. Yeah, there's some pretty interesting different things that you'll find if you go to an Asian grocery. It's not always going to be just ramen. So if you want to try new stuff, this is something new to try. Anyways, thanks for watching. This has been Hans the Ramen Noodle, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles, eat and congee every day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.